All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled The Matrix Movie is About Israelites. Now I want to get into this because a friend of mine shared this with me not too long ago. And I want to get into this a few days ago, but the spirit led me to other things. But pretty much this lady right here is speaking about how the movie is about, black people waking up in this wicked ass society and they need to come out of the matrix. They need to realize that this is not their world. When you were born into this world, you were born into, wickedness, evil. You were told to worship this God and do all of these other different things. Christianity, these different false religions, and you were called black, you were called Hispanic, you were called Native American, all these different things. But within the movie The Matrix, as you know, it's about, when you came out, you were in the Matrix, you woke up to the fact of what the world was really like. And this is what happens when you come into the truth. When you come into the truth, your eyes are open because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, gave you that eye salve. Okay, he gave you the spirit to see and to hear what the world is really like. Okay, so this is why we need to take, our calling seriously and be thankful that the Most High was able to open up our eyes to who we really are. Because like I said, they told us that we were black, we were these different types of minorities and everything like that. But the truth is, we're Israelites. Okay, we're Israelites. We're from whatever tribe, okay, of the 12 tribes. Okay, and so at the end of the day, we need to come out of this world and acknowledge who we really are, acknowledge our heritage and everything like that. And so we can go home. All right. So I'm going to play this video right here. It's pretty short. It's only about a minute and a half. And then I'm going to grab a few scriptures.
The Matrix's whole plot was about how black people were the chosen ones and how they need to break away from the conformity of white society to realize who they truly are in this world. And these ladies and all the people involved in the studio stole that from her, and she's been fighting for it for like decades. She actually wrote all about it in her book, The Mother of the Matrix. You can go on her website. I think it's called themotherofthematrix.com or sophiastewart.com. So the Wachowskis deny her ever creating anything. They say that they created it. They whitewashed the entire cast when everyone's supposed to be black, and except for the agents who were white in the story too.
How did you come up with the Terminator? Take us there in the Matrix.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man.
So there you go. All right. So at the end of the day, we are the chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's not just black people. We're not black Hebrew Israelites, like a lot of people like to label us. We're not black Hebrew Israelites. We're not black. Okay, we're not black. We're not Mexican. We're not Brazilian. We're not Native American. We're not Jamaican, so forth and so on. We are Israelites. Okay, Hebrew Israelites. That's it. We are Hebrew Israelites, and you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the chosen people of the Most High. Okay, and so what she was saying in this video, like I said, has a lot to do with the truth, because we were born into a lie. We were born into a lie, and we accepted the lie, and we started living the lie. Okay, but through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he set up the apostles. And the apostles, uploaded the videos on YouTube, 2007. And then after that, the rest is history. Now you have certain people and everything like that acknowledges the truth. Okay, they acknowledge the truth. And now they're claiming that they're Israelites. You have a lot of brothers and sisters out here that's not acknowledging who they are. All right. And then she was going into, man versus machine. Okay. This is us versus Esau, okay? But this is not on a physical level. You know, this is a spiritual battle. This is spoken of in Ephesians 6:4, okay? It's a spiritual warfare that we're going through right now. Only thing we have to do is just wait on Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is going to do all of the physical things, man. He's going to come down here and take this place down with the angels, all right? But for right now, we do understand that we are the chosen people. And yeah, we need to come out of the matrix. When you come into this truth, you come out of the matrix. You are no longer plugged into this world, okay? You're walking down the street and you're actually seeing people with how they really are, okay? And you're like, man, I'm not trying to be like that. You know, you live differently. You get to the point where you're just like, okay, look, I'm going to start living to the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? So that's what we need to be doing right now. And we need to understand that on a greater level. You know, we can't just say that we're Israelites. We got to live it as well. It's like scriptures say, don't be hearers of the word, but you got to be doers too. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay. Now, ultimately, this is speaking about the chariots, the so-called UFOs. This is when they're going to come down. They're going to say, you know, they're going to be like, hey, come out of her, my people. You know, pretty much when us getting beamed up into the chariots, we're going to come out of this world. So we won't be partakers of the sins, meaning we won't be part of the nuclear destruction that's getting ready to happen. But you can also use this scripture to say, come out of her, my people, meaning stop being a part of this world. Come out of this world and start being part of the world of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, following the commandments, statutes, and laws to your best abilities and building up your faith, acknowledging who you really are. So this is what we need to do. We need to come out of this world, come out of the matrix, man. Stop living like everybody else, because everybody else is programmed in the mind and they don't even realize it. You know, this world tells you when to eat, what to eat on certain days. Like I said, when the holidays come around, they tell you no. They tell you, look, eat turkey, eat ham, cook this cake, drink eggnog, do these different things. When February come around, eat chocolate, do all these different things. When the summertime come around, get the burgers, get the hot dogs, you know, so forth and so on. Then they tell you what to do on certain months and everything like that. You know, you go to work, they tell you how to live. All these different things, man. They're programmed within the mind. That's why a lot of people are accepting this these magical waters that's out here. You know, they listen to the media, they listen to the government, they tell you to do these certain things, and the people be like, well, I got to do it. And they telling me if I don't do this and that is going to happen to me, or whatever the case may be, because they have a fear of this world more than they have the fear of the Most High. And that's the skill slacking. And that's the thing. You're supposed to have a fear of the Most High more than this world, man. Okay? The fear of the Most High is what's going to get you out of here. This world is going to get you death. Let's get Romans 13 and 10. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 10. And it says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. This is time to wake up, man. Like I said, it's time to come out of the matrix. Why? Because our salvation is nearer than when we believe, meaning Yahweh Shai is coming back to save us very, very soon. The destruction of this place is getting ready to happen very, very soon. So it's time to get out of sleep, man. It's time to stop sleepwalking, stop being a zombie, okay? Wake up, get the spirit upon you, see what's going on, and get right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because he's getting ready to come back and he's getting ready to take back what's his. Let's get Romans 11 and 7. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath attained it, and the rest were blinded. Only the elect is going to understand his word. Only the elect is going to actually accept Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And both of them. You got other Israelites out here that don't accept the Son. They don't accept the Lord. Okay, the only way you can get back to the Most High is through Yahweh Shai. Okay, you have to worship both. Okay, so only the elect is going to obtain it. They're going to obtain the wisdom. They're going to be ones that are going to be saved. Everybody else, they're going to be what? Blinded. They're going to stay in the matrix. They're going to live according to the way that this world told them to live. They're going to be blinded. They're not going to understand this word. They're not going to want to seek it. Okay, then it says, according as it is written, the Most High had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear until this day. Okay? They're not going to see the things that we see. They're not going to hear the things that we hear. They're not going to have the same mindset as us. Okay? The Most High didn't want a lot of individuals to understand this truth. Point blank, period. And we see it. When you speak about this truth to a lot of people, they just look at you. It goes out, it go in one ear, it goes out the other. A lot of people scoff, a lot of people mock. And, then they come across it, they'll probably say, yeah, this is the truth, but they don't want to live it though. So they have the spirit of slumber. They want to stay asleep. They want to stay asleep. Just like I just made a video. We're supposed to be watching, right? How you going to watch if your eyes are closed? How you going to watch to see what's going on with your eyes closed? You can't see what's going on. So a lot of people, they're going to be sleeping. Then when these things happen, they're going to get caught off guard. And the Most High is going to judge them, man, because they decided to stay in the matrix. All right. So let's get one last scripture and then we'll close it. Let's get Psalms 83. We're going to get Psalms 83 and let's start at 2. And it says, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And when you read down, you'll read the different people that was involved in you not knowing who you are. And the number one, as you can see in verse 6, is Edom, the so-called white man, Esau. He the one that told you that you were black. He the one that told you to worship Christianity, told you to be a Muslim, and all of these different things. Why? Because he wanted to cut you off from being a nation. He wanted you to stay in the matrix so he can always stay in rulership, because that's what they want. They don't want to be bought out of, they don't want to be taken out of the power seat. They want to stay in rulership. This is why they're getting ready to usher in that charagma, because the charagma is really going to be the ultimate way of you worshiping Esau. Okay, and they feel like if they do this, they take away your God gene. Okay, they take away your spirit from you when you do that, and then ultimately you can't find a way back to the Most High if you take the charagma. Okay, and so that's why they're trying to get everybody to take it, so then they can stay in the power seat, they can rule forever, and they can continue on with their wickedness and keep you in the matrix. They have consulted against the hidden ones. Why does it say hidden ones? Because they hid the truth from us. They told us we were something else. They told us that we were black, we were Hispanic, we were Native American. Okay, they told us we were these different things, but through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, we're able to understand these scriptures, and we're able to understand that we're Israelites. Okay, we're able to understand that we are the chosen people. That's why it says they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. They don't want us to come together. They don't want us to remember who we are, and that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They understand that if we were to acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, they will be out of rulership. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. And this is why the Most High has his elect, man. His elect, okay? The elect men and women that's out here, man. The men are out here prophesying, telling you what's going on so you can wake up and get out of sleep and acknowledge what's going on so that you can be saved, man. They didn't want us to remember who we were. But now we're understanding who we are, and we understand that we're at the end, and Esau's getting nervous because he knows that there's nothing that he can do about it. The elites know there's nothing they can do about it, but they're going to try to actually fight against the Lord, and they're actually going to try to make things go their way, but they know it's a wrap, man. This is why many brothers always say they be having nightmares. They have nightmares about them going into chains, going into slavery, being beaten to death, being put to death, okay? All of these different things because they know that their time is short, okay? Revelation 12:12. Since they have a short time, why would they know that they have a short time? They know that they have a short time because they know that the Lord is getting ready to come back, okay? And so they understand this. So at the end of the day, this is why we're giving out the warning to tell you, come out of the world, stop being part of this world, so then you can have a chance to make it as well, man. It's time to stop being in the matrix. The matrix may look cool. You know, the things that this world has to offer you may look cool and may make you feel good or whatever the case may be. But now it's not the time for that, man. This place is getting ready to be destroyed. So, hey, come out of sleep because salvation is nearer than when we believed. So I hope this was edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Richaa Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aqua that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.